What's up guys, your girl Jennio.Vittles here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this delicious and savory butternut squash and pumpkin ravioli. Let's get right into it. Okay, first things first, you need a butternut squash. We are going to wash, and then I'm only going to cut about the neck off, and then I am going to peel it so we can roast this into small pieces, which will be like little crispy pieces for garnish on top of the ravioli. Now that all my butternut squash pieces are into little cubes like this, it's time to transfer them into a baking pan. We're going to drizzle with about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, tablespoon of smokehouse maple. Just had a pinch left of this Kinder's red garlic, so I'm going to use the rest of that all over. A few sprinkles of rosemary. Actually, just a little bit of the 21 seasoning salute from Trader Joe's. Make sure that's all over, and then we're going to get our tongs and mix it all in so everything is seasoned. These look good enough to get ready to pop in the oven on 350, just until brown, so maybe about 25 minutes. Into a skillet, we're going to put a few pieces of bacon. We're going to crisp this up, and this is going to be the topping that will go on top of our ravioli. With a couple extra pieces because I always have hungry mouths that want to taste test the bacon before the meal's actually ready, so I just went ahead and saved myself the headache. Just cooked up a couple extra pieces, and then we're going to use some of the bacon fat with this. Got some fresh sage and some rosemary. I'm going to cut the sage up because we're going to use this in our brown butter sauce. In the same pan that the bacon just came out of, I'm going to put an entire stick of butter in. I have this on a medium-high heat, letting this melt down until it starts to brown. And yes, I did leave just a little bit of the bacon grease in there for flavor. And fun fact, it is a little bit of a healthier fat than butter. If you don't believe me, look it up for yourself. Okay, so we're going to let this brown up. Yes, it's stuck in the bottom of the pan. We'll take care of that in a little bit. But let's get our butter melted down first. Okay, well, our butter's where we want it to be, so we're going to put in our freshly chopped sage. We're going to sprinkle in just a little fresh rosemary. Now, because my pasta is savory and a little bit sweet, I'm going to add just a little bit of maple to add a sweet component to our savory pasta. Now that's cooked down just for a minute or two. I'm going to come in with a cup of heavy whipping cream. I'm going to mix this together on our medium-high heat. And then we're going to let it simmer and vibe out just a few minutes to let all the flavors marry together, gather on their own, and our sauce to thicken up a bit. Last but not least, I'm going to season my sauce with some salt and black pepper. Ravioli I'm using today are 2 different types from Trader Joe's. I have the honey roasted pumpkin ravioli that has a cheesy pumpkin filling, and then we're going to mix it with the butternut squash ravioli that has sweet butternut squash filling. You're going to come in, put your pasta in boiling water, follow directions. Now we want to top our ravioli with our homemade sauce. And don't skip yourself, you know I feel about skimping. I'm going to come in with a little grated Parmesan, our roasted butternut squash. No, I'm going to be eating this, that's why I'm touching it. I'll sprinkle some of this crispy bacon on top. If you have pancetta, that works as well, but they didn't have it in my store. Garnish, we're going to put just a little rosemary on top. Time to dig in and make sure y'all add your girl so you can get the homemade garlic bread recipe, which is fire. Like, share, follow, repost. Tell everybody we got heat over here.